Gaurav, tell me something about yourself.
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Gaurav. I have completed my graduation from Government College Hisar. Post that, I have been selected for the post of Tehsildar in the Haryana Civil Services examination.
Mhm.
And currently, I am undergoing training for Tehsildar in
Okay,
Yamunanagar
you are
district.
undergoing training for Tehsildar. कुछ
Yes, sir.
hobbies भी हैं आपके? Do you have some other extra co-curricular affections besides you look like an academic student, but apart from academics, what else do you do in your free time?
Sir, some of my areas of interest include talking to old age persons and listening to audiobooks.
Okay, you listen to audiobooks. So you
Yes,
belong to the district Hisar,
yes, sir.
which is I think a border district of Rajasthan,
Yes, sir.
and your optional is sociology.
Yes, sir.
So, what are the similarities between this part of Haryana and the eastern part of Rajasthan, northeastern part of Rajasthan, according to sociological analysis?
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, there has been kind of common language which
Hmm.
goes by the name of Bagadi
Hmm.
in Western Hisar and the adjoining Rajasthan area.
Very good.
Sir, secondly, there have been also uh, common patterns of dressing pattern.
Hmm.
The traditional Rajasthani dress are also being worn by the women of Western Hisar.
Hmm.
So then, sir,
Hmm.
there has been also common culture in terms of cuisines, like
Hmm.
bajre ki khichdi is famous among the adjoining area of Rajasthan and
Hmm.
Sarsar.
Hmm. So there must be some social issues also which are common between this area and that area. Can you highlight few of them?
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, the entrenched wider patriarchy in these regions,
Hmm.
there in Hisar and Rajasthan,
Hmm.
the status of women. So secondly, there have been issue of rising drug menace in these areas. So in the it is the border issues, border areas, sir,
Hmm.
across the border, sir.
Two issues. One is patriarchy, second is drug amongst the youth. The third issue, any other issue, if you can recall, apart from women and youth?
So right
Is
now,
there,
I'm not think.
is there child marriage also prevalent in these areas?
Yes, sir. Child marriage is also an issue.
About what age do girls get married in your area?
Sir, although there has been now awareness, but in still rural parts, there have been issue there of around 17, or or they wait till the exact date of 18, right after they got their daughters married.
Hmm. So don't you think that the program Beti Bachao Beti Padhao is not working as much as the government wanted it to?
Sir, I think there have been successes in the program Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. For example, right from the launch, they have been increasing the sex ratio
Hmm.
around 910 from the 879 in 2000, according to 2011 census.
Hmm.
But there are some loopholes. For example, much of majority of the funds of the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao are diverted toward advertisement,
Hmm.
and there has been also issue of like the state task force meeting are not held regularly of the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao program.
So, in order to eradicate these social evils, how do you change the behavioral patterns of the society? The
Yes,
behavioral issues of the society needs to be targeted, I feel,
yes,
because
sir.
nothing substantive can be done here. So, what do you think? Like, how do you change the behavior pattern of people, or their attitude towards patriarchy is positive, and their attitude towards, let's say, women education is negative in your area and in other areas of India? So, how does it help? How do you change it?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think to tackle this problem, behavioral change should start from the family itself. For example, it is widely believed by the women themselves that they are lower and not at par with the men.
Hmm.
And they do not even report the domestic violence due to
Hmm.
social stigma. So
Hmm.
from family there should be these issues should be tackled. Apart from that, there could be also awareness about uh, increasing education of the girls
Hmm.
and leadership qualities per se
Hmm.
among the girls, that would also have some sort of role models for the women.
What about the celebs? Are they doing enough? The celebrities of Haryana? Are there any celebrities in your state?
Mm, yes, sir. There's sports
Some
celebrity there.
famous personalities are definitely there. They are
Yes, sir.
sports celebs. So are they doing enough?
Sir, I think on their part they are doing. For
Mhm.
example, Sakshi Malik has been the brand ambassador of
Are
Beti
you
Bachao
holding
Beti.
your mobile and sitting? Can you
No,
sit
no.
comfort? Okay, you can sit. You are sitting comfortably, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sakshi Malik. You were telling something about Sakshi Malik.
Like she has been appointed as the brand ambassador. Now Manu Bhakkar has also been giving speeches for the more participation of girls in the sports activities.
Mm-hmm. So, don't you think there is an irony in the society of Haryana? The maximum medal winners are girls, and the girls are treated badly. Do you think Haryanvis are hypocritical?
Sir, although that may seems to certain extent, but certain factors like society of Haryana favors their child right from the in particular in the sports section,
Mhm.
and the government push like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, and Beti Khilao is also sometimes initiative different from the other state that also encourage girls to participate in the sports.
Does Hisar come under NCR?
No, sir, his does not
What are the
come.
qualifications of a district of Haryana to come under NCR?
Sorry, sir, I have not
Okay,
read.
you must read, and you must also read that what are the areas which are coming under NCR, and what are the areas where metro could be extended to. You know, what are the implications of uh, Delhi and Gurgaon? I mean, Gurgaon and the other areas, Sona, all these Sonipat, Panipat, these areas coming under the influence of Delhi. What societal changes will these areas bring? Tell me something about urbanization. What do you know about urbanization as a process?
Sir, sociologically speaking, urbanization has a process is a means of way that is different from the rural area in terms of way of living, like anonymity,
No, I
greater.
simply asked you what is urbanization, not from any economic or sociological perspective. I simply asked you what is urbanization.
The increase in the urban areas, like towns and cities, is crude terms is urbanization.
Okay, towns and cities. ठीक है. Does it help to eradicate any social evils?
Sir, social evils like casteism factors due to anonymity of the unknownness is less in urban areas.
And don't give me one-liners. Elaborate a bit more. What
Sir,
else does urbanization do? Okay, one is the caste system. ठीक है. How does it eradicate the caste system? Tell me.
sir, I don't think it eradicate, but it weakens the caste system. For example, due to the anonymous nature of the people living in the urban areas, they are not more concerned about their caste.
Hmm.
Sir, secondly, urbanization also lead to more educational facilities.
Very
For
good.
as these are the centers of uh, greater educational opportunities like college and university, sir, are often
And we don't
situated.
see many girl dropouts in urban areas. The child education gets a boost there. The girl education gets a boost there. And there are no ODF areas, open defecation areas नहीं है वहां पर. So that also helps the women of India, right?
Right, sir.
So does open defecation also have implication on the health of women?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir. Since of open or since in rural areas mostly of ODF prevalent in even in certain areas
Hmm.
that impact women by impacting their health issues. For example, whether the insect vector-borne insect from the ODF may gather into the household areas that may impact the health issues.
Mhm. And one more economic survey gave a wonderful explanation that since women have to go only in their darker hours, either early morning or after night, so they control their urge.
Yes, sir.
And in order to control their urge, they will eat and drink less. Because if they eat more and drink more, they'll have more urge to frequently use the toilet or go to the fields. You know? So that definitely, and there is a mental trauma also, the social stigma involved, the everyday eve teasing involved in defecating in open. ठीक है,
Yes.
चलिए आगे चलते हैं. ओके, your father is a postal assistant. What is that job all about? Please tell me.
Sir, the job of postal assistant is a type of front desk job to interact with the public,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like delivering post, speed post, registered mails,
Mm-hmm.
and issuing postcards and
Do you
all
think
that.
post offices in India are becoming irrelevant or have become irrelevant now?
Sir, up to certain extent, it may seem on the hindsight, but we cannot say that post office have become redundant. The most unique strength of the post office is that it has the presence in the every kind nook of the country, which
Hmm.
even phone penetration is not there.
Mm-hmm. And okay, one is the penetration in the rural areas. What else can the post offices do? What else are they capable of?
Sir, secondly, post office network could be also be used for the e-commerce activities if utilized, since they have presence in all the villages of the
What are
country.
post office payment banks? What are they? Are they also providing you banking services?
Sir, post office payment bank were introduced in the 2017 to basically to ensure doorstep delivery of the banking facilities via the postman, sir.
So that also you should mention. And post offices are also a huge chunk of, they constitute a huge chunk of domestic savings. Mainly the women who open those FDs and RDs in post offices, they do a lot of savings. And savings, what does it does for your country? What does these savings do for your country? Yes, they give your government a lot of finances to work with because they are time deposits. And then, small and small, penny and penny makes money. So government can have a lot of infused capital at hand, which it can further lend. चलिए, इसके बारे में पढ़िए और अच्छे से. You study more about postal assistance and post offices and they're relevant in present times. So tell me one thing, you've studied from a government college. Are the government colleges at par with the private colleges today? What are the issues?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think some of the issue which government colleges institution may face. First of the there has been procedural issue like delay in the funds which grant sanction. Then there has
Mhm,
been issue of infrastructure vis-a-vis
mhm,
private sector.
mhm.
Sir, thirdly, there have been also been issue of campuses area since private sector may have large campuses area, but government sector procedural took a often took a long time of the land acquisition.
And also some cultural issues. Only the elite government colleges like IITs and IIMs, they are doing some extra co-curricular activities. But
Yes.
the tier 2, tier 3 government colleges are not at all doing anything extra co-curricular to help the students. This also I feel. Is it not a valid point?
Yes, sir. This is correct, sir.
Okay, your mother belongs originally to Bhiwani. So Bhiwani has a lot of medals for India. So why is it so that Charkhi Dadri and Bhiwani area is winning a lot of Olympics? They are alone, the torch bearers of wrestling and boxing, and so many champions have come out of Bhiwani district alone. Can you can you give me a rationale?
Um, Sorry, sir. I have not thought of that, sir.
Okay, you have not thought of that. Just think about it. You should know about it. Who was Guru Jambeshwar?
Sir, Guru Jambeshwar was a 15th century Bhakti saint who
Mhm.
primarily found the Bishnoi sect.
Okay, Bishnoi sect. And what else? Please tell me more about him.
Sir, for example, he laid the 29 principles, which goes by the name of Bees plus Noi, that is 29 principle, which inculcates several principles like protection of wildlife, protection of trees, like hedgery trees, protection of animals, and certain practices like not to indulge in bribery and all that activities, sir.
What are the duties of a tehsildar?
So the prime duty of Tehsildar is the maintenance of land records in his area.
Hmm.
Apart from that, a tehsildar is also given the powers of executive magistrate
Hmm.
for the maintenance of law and order in his jurisdictional area.
Hmm.
Apart from that, a tehsildar also do many administrative tasks as directed by their
So
COs.
recently, Haryana government just 2 days ago has named a few tehsildars and patwaris for corruption. What
Yes,
is
sir.
the case all about? Are the tehsildars so corrupt? You too might be corrupt, I feel. After a few years, you'll also be corrupt. Is
Sir,
that so?
I don't think that a few officers should have impact on the blanket of the entire tehsildars.
Hmm.
There are two honest officers also which I have interacted during my training period.
Hmm.
I think certain officers might have been some corruption issue, but we cannot say that the entire workforce of tehsildar is corrupt.
Hmm. What about specifically Haryana? Is there corruption in the rural areas in Haryana?
Sir, I think corruption can breed anywhere, in any state, any area. So,
Mhm.
and it can be.
Why are papers leaking a lot? You have cleared a state civil services exam, but why are papers leaking a lot in the state civil services? I don't find UPSC any problems with UPSC exams, but why only the state civil services exams are highlighted for corruption? And recently BPSC students were very vocal about it. They were protesting, and UPPC, UP also has a lot of government exams which are being leaked. Why are only the state level exams being leaked? What is the issue there in state public service commissions?
Yes, sir. Sir, the issue, right? I am able to recall right now that since the state civil services or the state services exams are on a smaller scale,
Hmm.
so I think there have been involvement of more people, more localized people in the area, and in certain papers, for example, in Haryana itself, a third party paper setter sometimes are also involved. So papers also get leaked from the third party also.
Okay, so what is the remedy?
Sir, the remedy could be that there should be in-house paper setters like UPSC, printers, printing machines, and all that, sir. And there should be, since the Radhakishan panel recently has also given the anti-cheating measures, like the deputy commissioner of every district should be the in charge of the conduct of the papers, proper conduct, and they, at every center there should be a proper presiding officer.
So what were you doing as the nodal officer of sweep in Sadora, Yamunanagar? What were you doing there?
Sir, my in that I was heading a unit of awaiting the student of the colleges to
Hmm.
vote in the elections.
Mhm. Okay. And what is sweep all about?
Sir, sweeps goes by the name of systematic voter education and electoral participation. It is a
Mhm.
flagship program of Election Commission of India to increase the voter turnout.
Okay, why was VVPAT introduced?
Sir,
Voter verified paper audit trial.
yes, sir.
Why was it introduced?
Sir, it was basically introduced since some of the parties have alleged that the votings were not, there were any type of mis corruption in the voting pattern. So that was basically to increase the transparency, since the voter can look at the voter script that they have, the vote they have cast is also printed in the VVPAT.
Okay,
They
name
can,
some benefits. First of all is voter awareness that the voter can audit it. And
yes,
what are the other benefits of VVPAT?
yes, sir. Sir, the other benefit of VVP that it increasing the trust of the electors in the
Very good. That
electoral
it
process.
reduces the trust deficit between the election commission and the voters. Excellent. Third, and tomorrow, if there is an issue in the EVM as a gadget,
Yes, sir.
खराब हो जाता है, then we can definitely do a trial again and we can definitely recount the votings.
Yes, sir.
So the authenticity of EVMs also, if ever questioned, it can be sorted out by the VVPAT,
Yes,
because
sir.
it helps you with the manual counting as well. We
Yes, sir.
have eradicated the system of ballots to prevent things like booth capturing and everything, and those, reduce the paper wastage. But what these VVPATs will do, they'll help you even check for or audit the EVMs, that are they working nice or not. And if there are some issues in some area regarding the EVMs, then definitely VVPAT comes to rescue. And then voters
Mm.
also, and yeah, they come to know that they have actually casted their vote and it has actually gone to a particular political party. So it gives them also a lot of confidence. What else can you recall any other? I think this is sufficient. Okay, what is Kapal Mochan?
Sir, Kapal Mochan is a mela that is held in a Yamunanagar district in the
Mhm.
Kartik Purnima.
Okay, Kartik Purnima, tell me more about it.
Sir, it is believed that here many Pandavs came after the Mahabharat war. It is also believed that Shivji and Parvati came here to get rid of their sins. It is also believed that Guru Gobind Singh also visited the holy
So what
place.
are the rituals which are performed in this mela?
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, people from Muslim, Sikhs, Hindus came here,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a Sarovar, Surya
Mm-hmm.
Kund Sarovar and Rin
Mm-hmm.
Mochan Sarovar.
Mm-hmm.
The people get a holy dip at the 12 a.m. on
Mm-hmm.
the Prakash Guru Nanak Jayanti day, sir.
So, what skills did you utilize while organizing this mela?
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, proper management, crowd management. Uh, sir,
Okay,
secondly,
second. Mhm.
there have been utilization of proper law and order situation should be also be checked since the crowd
My
is
question is, what were your skills that came into use? You as an individual, as an officer, as a tehsildar, what skills from ethics paper 4 would you say that you utilized while organizing this mela? Then tell me what should be done and what should not be done.
sir, number one, time management.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, number two, dedication to work
Mm-hmm.
since the mela require day and night duty.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, number three, there has been also been motivation
Mm-hmm.
to, sir, number four, leadership,
Mm-hmm.
sir, and teamwork, sir.
ठीक है, fine. And listening to audiobooks, do you think that present day the younger generation like yours has eradicated the essence and the curiosity in the paperbacks, the paper books? The trend of reading has gone down due to this gadget culture. What are the implications, like? Yeah.
Sir, I don't think that due to any such, there could be an blanket attack on the traditional books.
Hmm.
But since technology is on the emerging, that
Hmm.
definitely would have impact on the traditional ways.
What are the benefits of audiobooks?
Sir, the benefits of audiobooks could be like it could be done while doing other multitasking. It also arouses interest. It also increases our comprehension skills since we are listening. Then it also increases our pronunciation and our intonation abilities of
Very
like
good.
detecting the voice
And
abilities.
then they are easy to carry. You don't have to,
Yes,
you can carry 1,000 books in your pen drive and you can just listen to them whenever you want to. And today, in the world of social media podcasts, you don't even need to a pen drive or a storage source. They're all available on cloud or on the internet sources. है ना? And internet has a lot of penetration. So audiobooks का ये फायदा है. Then सबसे बड़ा फायदा क्या था? The ones who cannot read by their eyes,
true.
है ना? So
Yes,
they have the option. The differently abled people, the Divyangs have the option to read an audio book,
yes,
है
sir.
ना? तो ये सारी चीजें आप बोलेंगे वहां पर. Just jot down these points and say. And okay, you talk to old age people. What do you talk to them? You don't get bored talking to old
Sir,
age people?
sir, I don't think it is a boring experience.
Mhm.
I generally talk to about how they are feeling and general things, sir. And their wisdom and their experience is always a fulfilling experience for me, sir.
And I think old generation is also nearer to a lot of social evils. They let's say the khap panchayats, they are all old age people, and the sarpanchs are all old age people, and they promote patriarchy. They resist women education, and they promote child marriage and all those. I think social evils are more associated with the old age people. What do you think? This
Sir,
is
I
a fact.
don't, sir, although it appears that though old age people are dogmatic, but
Mm,
we cannot generalize as such. I have experience if we want to make them understand, they also uh, believe in the accept like equality and all that, sir.
mm, mm,
The matter is that there should be a proper communication with them, which we
mm.
often fail to do.
The young and why is the younger generation not communicating with them? You are the only DAF out of hundreds of DAF which I have received who says that I like to talk to old aged people. Why does a youth not make it their hobby or a habit to sit with the grandparents?
Sir, I think uh, it is very individualized phenomena. But the reasons could be that they might not be very exciting to learn about the traditional ways, or the youth might also get bored from their not using any technical devices, and they might also resist their dogmatic behaviors.
Mhm.
I think that could be the reasons.
Do you think that it is appropriate time for India to have a UCC, Uniform Civil Code?
Sir, I think before implementing the UCC, there should be proper consensus with all the communities. It should not be like an imposition
Mm.
from the center.
How
And
is
when
Uniform Civil Code? Is it anti-secularism or pro-secularism? Uniform Civil Code. Is it anti-secular or pro-secular?
Sir, I think it is a pro-secularism, since the misfacing the
But
personal role.
secularism means separation between church and state, right?
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
when the state is enforcing UCC, it means state is interfering in your personal law. So how
Uh,
does it become secular?
Sir, secularism, since India follow the principle, do not follow the strict separation of secular state, like in Western countries. And the UCC should not delve much into the religious matters. The controversial religious matter can be kept out of the UCC, and the like common practices like marriages or the inheritance right. I think these could be developed in
So
the
why is
single
India
UCC.
scoring poorer than Pakistan in the Global Happiness Index? Do you think India is more unhappy than Pakistan?
Sir, I don't think so.
Then
I
why
think
are these reports and all they are rubbishing the claims that you make that India is happier than Pakistan? Why did India score less?
Sir, I think the parameters, there could be a subjectivity in the parameter used by such indices.
Okay, who gives the Global Happiness Index?
Sir, I am not aware of.
And what about the Global Hunger Index? Why has India fared poorly on the hunger index front?
Yes, sir. Sir, regarding hunger index, India performance might be due to the issue like hidden hunger, which people have not been able to address. For example, lack of
Hmm.
balanced diet in the nutrition.
Hmm.
Then there could one factor could also be issue of the poverty levels and the lack of the proper nutritional
Hmm.
education to the people.
So, how would you improve it as an administrator?
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, there should be proper nutritional education. Many a times, even general people, public are not aware of the how much calories and
What
all
are the
that.
issues with midday meal scheme?
Sir, midday meal scheme is the primary issue is that in certain areas there have been substandard quality of food being given to the children.
Okay. And
And then, sir, there have been also issue of diversion of the food delivery, issue of corruption in the
should we
midday meal
abolish
scheme.
Anganwadi system that we are still not able to educate our children well? We are not still able to feed them well. They are still stunted children. They are still undernourished children or malnourished children. Should we abolish the Anganwadi system and just, leave it to the parents?
Sir, I don't think that we should abolish the Angadwadi. Apart, Angadwadi also still now have a very have a very good networking among the rural areas. For example, the vaccination drive for the children are still carried through the
What is the
Angadwadi.
difference between ANM, Anganwadi worker, and ASHA worker?
Yes, sir.
Take
Sir,
your time and tell me.
yes, sir. Sir, Angadwadi worker is mm, in crude terms is in charge of Angadwadi. She has to take many tasks like like early education to the children,
Hmm,
and carry out awareing the schemes of the say government, like the fortified food given to the children and lactating mothers and girls, adults and girls.
hmm.
Sir, and ANM is a basically a medical from the medical profession that carry out that carry out the schemes of the government at the grassroots level. And a ASHA worker, sir, in my as far as I could recall, an ASHA worker is a more or volunteer type that involves in many tasks like uh, taking the rural women toward schemes of the Angadwadi and health health checkups, all that, sir.
Okay, I think you need to read more about it. Okay, इसके बारे में थोड़ा सा और पढ़िएगा.
Okay, sir.
Okay, what about the registration of live-in relationships? Why should they be registered, or we should, I think, let the couples be on their own? They are mature people, they are consenting adults. Why should we register them? Like, is it not a regressive step by the Uttarakhand government?
Sir, I think there can be registration of the live-in couples, since the Honorable Supreme Court has also extended the Domestic Violence Act to the live-in couples and child bearing responsibility could also be met of the if future if any conflict arising from such a relationship.
So, are there not privacy concerns when two consenting adults are in their room or in their hotel? And why does the police have to do anything with that? Is there not a privacy concern here?
Sir, I don't, matlab, sir, I think only from the registration, if that information is not leaked, I
Hmm.
think that could not that could not be seen as a threat to privacy.
Hmm. So, there were some forced marriages in Bihar at gunpoint. What do you have to say about it? I saw some grooms being hijacked and getting married. So, what is the status of these marriages and why are they happening?
Yes, sir. Sir,
I
the
think they're called Pakadwa marriage in UP and Bihar. So, what is
yes,
it all about?
sir, these type of marriages, I think could be due to of the family pressures of particular in the rural and
Whose
illiterate areas.
family's pressure? The grooms or the brides? So, bride's
Mm,
father is holding a gun at the groom's head and he's getting his daughter married to a boy who has a government, let's say, who has a government job. What if that happens with you tomorrow, Gaurav? What if you get the Bihar cadre and you become the DM there, SDM there, and उसके बाद आपके वो यहाँ पर कनपटी पर वो रखेगा बंदूक घोड़ा रखेगा और आपको कहेगा शादी करो. तो ये हो रहा है. क्यों हो रहा है ऐसा? मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ आपसे.
Sir, that could be, in my opinion, that could be the due to the family restrictions, or we can say due to the lack of freedom of the girls in these areas.
No, but we are taking away the freedom of boy as well यहाँ पर. Boy's freedom to marry someone at a gunpoint, that is not freedom, that is slavery.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay.
So what is the phenomena? Tell me, give me some sociological analysis, yaar. I need some more stories from you. You're a sociology person. Tell me something more about it. कुछ चटपटा कुरकुरा, make this interview interesting. Tell me something more about it.
Yes, sir.
So there's a simple concept I'll tell you. The girl's parent is influential individual there. He has that gun power, criminal power, and when he finds that okay, there's a boy who's a government servant, he hijacks him and just gets his daughter married. ठीक है. First of all, there is an affinity for the government jobs. कि अगर सरकारी नौकरी लग गया, then you become a very eligible bachelor. First of all, this is this phenomenon. Second of all, yes, there is a lot of criminalization. तो क्राइम का लेवल भी हमें यहाँ से पता चल रहा है कि सोसाइटी में कितना बड़ा क्राइम का लेवल है. Thirdly, are these marriages being successful? No. If tomorrow the matter is taken to the high court or whatever court, family court, then this is a forced marriage.
Yes.
And under Hindu Marriage Act or even the Special Marriage Act, a marriage is said to be nullified or fraudulent if it is forced upon any of the parties, either the boy or the girl. So, ठीक है, it is a crime. It should be checked. Who should check it? The police should check it. They should intervene. It is against the dignity of the men as well. Even they can go through a trauma if they are forced into marrying a girl who is not of their choice or anyone. ठीक है ना, ये फोर्स्ड मैरिज का इशू था. ओके, व्हाट इज द गवर्नमेंट डूइंग फॉर द एज्ड पीपल इन हरियाणा?
Yes, sir. Sir, first of all, there is a scheme by the Haryana government, Old Age Pension Samman Yojana, which offers around a pension of 3,000, which is the highest in India.
3,000 पर
Month.
हाँ, ऐसा बोलो ना, 3,000 per month, which is one of the highest in India. Very good. Next.
Sir, second, there has been also a scheme of Haryana government, which is Old Age Vridhashram, in which Vridhashram are being built for the old age people for community gathering.
Okay, have you heard about Varanasi widows?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about them. What is the issue there?
Sir, the prime issue is that children left their old age mm, parents or relatives there, and there has been large number of gathering of old age persons there at the Varanasi
Let's
widow.
say you are made the DM of Varanasi. How would you help those widows? Because they don't have an option to go to home. It's against their dignity also, and they'll be mistreated or ill-treated when they go to their home. You
Yes, sir.
know, if the children come and they even take their parents back, they would only do it half-heartedly due to the social pressure or the legal pressure. But otherwise, what happens next? How can we help them?
Yes, sir. Sir, we can help them by first of all, we should address their concerns, like their feelings and old feelings of loneliness, sir.
First of
Uh,
all, give them roti kapda makan, na? Instead of begging outside the temples, those women are destitutes. Feelings तो बाद में, पहले तो भूख आएगी ना.
yes,
It
sir.
is not your consciousness that determines your existence. It is your existence that determines your consciousness. Karl Marx said so. So
Yes, sir.
पहले आप उनको रोटी कपड़ा मकान दोगे, उसके बाद आप उनके लिए कोई अच्छा एनवायरनमेंट बनाओगे काम करने के लिए भी, कोई उनके लिए सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप या एनजीओ को इन्वॉल्व करोगे, कोई रूरल केवीआईसी खादी या रूरल इंडस्ट्री में उनको कोई काम दोगे, हल्का फुल्का लाइट वर्क, जिनसे उनको पेंशन तो मिले प्लस उनको डेली मेहनत आना भी मिले ताकि उनका टाइम भी पास हो. उसके साथ यू कैन गिव देम सम लाइट जॉब, लेट्स से वर्किंग इन अ परफ्यूम फैक्ट्री इन कनौज or things like that. So you should help those women in that. Then integrate it with present government schemes, है ना, present government schemes के साथ आप integrate करें. Is India doing well for the geriatric care? Tell me.
Sir, although yes, there have been certain advances, but for example, but a lot could be done. For example, there have been lack number of doctors in these geriatric services.
Mhm.
Secondly, there has also been issue since old age person sometimes are not able to go to the hospital. So geriatric care could be extended for the home sector as well, home visits. And sir, there could be also in the terms of geriatric care, new advances like artificial intelligence. They could be also be developed, integrated in the geriatric care for most nuanced treatments.
Mhm. ठीक है गौरव, I'll end your meeting here. I'll end your interview here. It was nice interacting with you. I'll just stop recording and then we'll have a word. I want to have a word with you seriously.